Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And today we have the 1985 Jefferson Nickel. You see the San Francisco version right here in the center. Already getting some really nice toning on it. I kind of like the San Francisco ones with the toning better than the ones that are so shiny you can't see them. It says, "In God We Trust" on front of Jefferson, Liberty behind him. There's that star, just a great detailed star in the San Francisco version, 1985, in a swinging big wide S there for San Francisco. And down below you see the initials of the engraver right there. This is a copper nickel coin. It is 75% copper, 25% nickel, even though it's called a nickel. And we call it a nickel, but it's really a 5 cents coin. It says E pluribus unum at the top, Monticello in the center, and you can see this is what would be considered a full stepped coin. Every single step you can see. For the S version, you're going to find an awful lot of these with the full steps. The United States of America at the bottom and 5 cents across here. A little bit of toning there coming on. If you look at these, you'll see they actually buffer polish the words and Monticello differently than they polish the rest of it, and that's how it kind of pops off the coin. The San Francisco Mint in 1985, they made 3.4 million of these. It's very, very, very hard to get one of these that's worth over $10 or $15. They found 410 proof 70 versions of these, and that's worth about $125. They also made the coin at the Philadelphia Mint, and here's the Philadelphia Mint P right here. These are the ones we want to see if they have full steps. And we see that this has some scratches across it and a big dent across the bottom, not full steps. This scratch may not take anything away from the value. If you look on the PCGS website, the one that they have up there, for the best example that they have, has a little bit of a scratch across the steps. That's okay as long as you have the full steps. It brings it down a little bit. So this coin here from the Philadelphia Mint, you just see the P there, up to an MS-67. They found 6 of them so far, and those go for about $4,500. Really, really hard to find a full steps version over MS-65. If you find a really nice looking coin with good steps on the back, try to get it valued, because it certainly could be worth in the hundreds and perhaps in the thousands. They also made this coin at the Denver Mint. 460 million at the Denver Mint, 647 million at Philly, so about 1.1 billion total. This coin, they found 3 MS-67s with full steps, and could be worth as much as $2,500. Let's get, see, there's no steps on this. There's only two full steps on here, and there should be 5. This one is certainly not a full steps version, but it's a really, really nice coin and got really nice toning. When we look at these coins, one of the ways you try to value it is you look on the PCGS website and you say, okay, what is it valued at? Another way people value them sometimes is what they call the auction record, and PCGS will list that. So sometimes the auction record will be way over the current value, and that occurs often with these San Francisco Mint coins. So you might get one from the 80s that the auction record is $2,000, but it's really only worth about 15 or 20 now, because as soon as it auctioned for 2,000, people started looking for them and found more of them. In this case, for 1985, the auction record's about $546 for the D Mint or Denver Mint coin. It's really worth about $2,500. So don't get stuck on the auction record, because the auction record might not be anywhere near the actual value. It may be way over or way under. Always look for the actual value. Look on NGC or PCGS. That's where you find them. You might have seen when we started, there was another coin up the top, and I want to show you that coin. That is, just says 5 on it, and it doesn't say anything else other than right down at the bottom there's an SD, and we know that SD is for Stuart Devlin, who has engraved a lot of Australian coins, and some from Singapore and some other countries. This is a spiny anteater, or a echidna 5 cent coin from Australia. And you'll notice the 5 cent coins in Australia have a rim on them that's not smooth. We tip it over, we see this is the 3rd portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the Raphael David McCloof portrait, and we can see that right down here, RDM. This is Queen Elizabeth wearing the George V state diadem. In front of her it says Australia, and down here it says 1985. This coin is about half the size. This is 2.83 grams versus our 5-gram United States nickels. Australia sometimes only puts out the coins in proof or what they call BU or Brilliant Uncirculated versions, and that's what this is. So in 1985 they didn't send this coin out into general circulation. You could only get it as part of a set. They didn't actually generally circulate this image of Queen Elizabeth until 1987. In fact, you can actually get these coins from Australia valued on NGC, and this one right here in an MS-68 is worth about $150. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.